something happened.
What's going on YouTube? Got a treat for you today. I had a couple guys wanting to hear more about the performance of the K&N intake I did on my last video. Check that out. So I went down what is possibly one of the best roads I've found. I just located this road. This is literally my first day to drive it, but I just can't believe out here in the hick towns that there's a road this good. So I got I'm gonna run it in track mode, which everyone knows. Track mode's is the stiffest, you know, that's the suspension on sport setting. Stiffest it can be, and this road just sucks it up. I mean, it's amazing how good it is. There's a couple good straights, but then it does get pretty curvy. So a lot of you guys, if you can listen good, I'll have the radio off and stuff, AC down. You can hear a lot of the sounds. They're quite a bit louder, and I'll just start driving and then I can talk. But they're quite a bit louder, and in person than in the video. Video doesn't really do much justice. I think I'm stiff here in this road, which kind of sucks. But from here on, man, it's good. But as for the performance, got some good pops there. Woo! Best thing about it. As for the performance, the intake definitely added some power. I'm running. If anyone knows, I don't have a custom tune, so my tune's not great. It's an off-the-shelf Cobb's Stage 1, 93 octane, nothing fancy, no Tune Plus, you know, so it doesn't really make very much more power than stock, maybe 15 wheel horsepower or something like that. But the intake, paired with that 93 octane tune, if someone doesn't want to go and do a Tune Plus or stratified tune or something, that's a good, I mean, it's a great setup between the two of them. I'm stock everything else. I got the, well, I did go one step colder spark plug just for safety, 93 octane, and the K&N intake paired with the Cobb tune, and that's pretty much it. So the car does fairly well. Like I said, I'm on stiff or sport suspension, which is stiff. The car, you can see it, man. This road is freaking great. I'm gonna be doing a lot of videos on this road. Right here, it has a pretty good straightaway. Not really pushing it too much. I gave myself a gap here because it is only a 2-lane road, and coming into this town, I got behind a car and it sucked. I had to go like freaking 20 miles an hour. If I quit talking sometimes, forgive me. It's probably because I'm coming up into some good stuff. Look at this guy. Get the heck on the other side of the road. Trying to run me off the damn road. Let's go ahead and get a little. You can hear that stock blow-off valve is pretty loud when you're letting that turbo spool. Oh yeah, that's good. It'll get real curvy here in a minute. It's still pretty good straightaways, man. That's real good straightaways. But it'll get pretty curvy in a minute. Just pretty good driving. As far as the power of the intake, if I had to guess, because of course I haven't dynoed it yet. I mean, I know a lot of these cars make stock, so I don't really feel to go waste the money to dyno it and see what the Cold Air did. But I'm pretty sure it's at least a good 12 to 15 wheel horsepower. It gave throttle responses is really great now. The sounds, if you can hear them, I don't know how it's coming across. Oh, here's good. This is one of the best turns. I don't know how it's coming across on there, but let me focus on this for a minute. Get this pretty good here. Oh yeah. Oh, get the. Oh, it's pulling some G's there. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah. This is some good freaking driving right here. Another straightaway. So the like I said, throttle response is great. What the hell was that? Whoa! That was a big ass deer. Just saying. Holy shit, that was a big ass deer. Whoo! Shit. Well, that'll give you a butthole pucker. Alright, back to this. And there's damn people on a horse. Holy shit. Alright, I gotta get down. This is some good turns here. Back to the turns, guys. Oh yeah, that's good there. That's good there. Oh yeah. That's good. Get on your side of the road. Damn, let's look at these damn people, man. Oh yeah, that's good. This is kind of blind road here. Oh, here's good. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, I had to need any talking on that. I was a little occupied, man. That was some good stuff there. Well, so that gets back here to this boring part here. I'll just keep driving and talk a little more about the intake. I'll lower my window down, see if you guys can hear some of it. You can hear, woo! Boy, it's got one for sure. See, you can hear. So the intake sounds great. It's just normal. No, roll my window up so you can hear me better. Kind of hard to hear. I did have this the sound suppression thing, whatever you want to call it. I did have that unhooked, so let me there we go. I had to take the sport suspension off. There goes what I was talking about. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, so there it is. I got it. Sorry, that brain fart. So I had the sound suppression unhooked on here, and you can hear the intake is super loud without the sound suppression hooked up. I plugged the sound suppression back in just today. Actually, it's been unplugged for actually since the day I installed the intake, which is a couple weeks ago. And I just plugged it back in, just to change it up. I mean, it does sound like you have an exhaust a little bit with the factory sound suppression in. And since I haven't got an exhaust yet, which is one of my next two mods, I'll be getting a front mount and exhaust next. It should quite wake the car up. And the front mount will definitely help with intake temperature. Since I'm in Oklahoma, so it's kind of it's very humid today. It's real humid, but so an aftermarket intake would definitely have helped just then. Although right now, so my intake temp's only 98 degrees, so the intercooler, factory intercooler, is definitely doing its job. My oil pressure, even after cruising, is 219 degrees right now, so it had to be probably 250 going down that road. If any of you guys that have these cars have tracked them, when you get to 250 degrees oil temperature, you're booking it around a track. So if that gives you any idea on how brutal that road just was I was on, I just put this car through its paces a little bit there, for sure. But for the guys that are wanting to know more about the performance, like I said, if I had to guess, it's a good solid 12 to 15 wheel horsepower on the intake. It helps everywhere. It sounds really good. The blow-off valve is actually, the factory blow-off valve is actually quite loud when you're in full boost and you let off. It almost sounds like a aftermarket blow-off valve. It's so loud. So if anyone is looking for a good cheap mod, this intake's only $200, brand new. It still retains the ram air feature. It cuts off the cold air from the engine, or the cooler air from the engine. So it still retains all the nice little features they put stock. It just doesn't have an enclosed box, which I think probably restricts the airflow a little bit for the turbo, having that box anyway. Because it looks like, you pop your hood, the top of the intake box is open, but when you shut your hood, that top seals, and it just sucks whatever air in that box it has at the time, plus what air comes through the little snorkel. So I think it's a little restricted. This definitely spools faster. I've noticed about probably 400 to 500 RPMs, it comes into full boost faster with this intake than the factory box. So that right there alone tells me it's 100% flows way better than the factory box, because the factory box is creating a little bit of restriction when the turbo is trying to spool up on wide open throttle. Hello, Copper. Hello, Copper. So if anyone's thinking about getting this intake, I would definitely go ahead and say pull the plug on it, do it. It's great, it's easy. It takes all of about 10 minutes to install it. That's including the 2 little holes you have to drill to put the new snorkel in, the clips in. But coming soon. Like I said, I do have a new front mount coming, and an exhaust too. I'm probably gonna do ETS on the front mount and the exhaust, so I'll do an install of those two. I'll probably get one before the other, but either way I'll do install on both of them, and then I'll do some pretty spirited driving reviews with them. I'll be able to check my exhaust gas temps and my intake air temps with the I'll data log before with the factory stuff. I'll change it and I'll data log again with the new stuff, and then I'll show you guys all the numbers comparing the two, and that way you can see how big of a difference that makes. And actually, I've been talking to a couple vendors also, and Full Blown Motorsports actually has a new front mount that they claim is 850 horsepower capable. That's new to the market, and it's cheaper than the ETS front mount. So they're possibly going to let me do the review and test that front mount out and compare it to the ETS front mount that I also might get, and just compare the two, and then I can give you guys the numbers of both of them, and then you can see for yourself if you think it's worth it or not. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today. I'm heading back to the Casa. I'll edit this video and try to get it on tonight, and then that way you guys can see what or hear what all the intake sounds like, and watch some of that damn deer though, man. I didn't even see that that came out of nowhere. It scared the hell out of me. Anyway, I appreciate it, guys. If you like the video, please subscribe. There's gonna be more videos. The videos will get better, obviously, with me editing and stuff like that. Still, ooh, there is 3 damn poppers there sitting on the side of the road. But the videos will get better. I'm still figuring out this editing stuff, and subscribe and stay tuned. I'll get some more, try to do videos every week. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from